The course is about digital assessment. It involves, first of all, topics about innovative learning pedagogies and trends in the 21st century. Then it covers the theories of assessment and how to select ICT tools and digital methods in order to develop digital assessment tasks. The target audience of this course is very broad. First of all, the authors of the course oriented the course towards teachers working in different levels of education organizations: schools, vocational education and training, adult education, higher education, secondary schools, for all those who need to design digital assessment tasks and apply technologies in learning and teaching and in assessment. But of course, all people who want to know about digital assessment are welcomed in the course. In this course, you may learn the latest innovative pedagogies, and then you should decide what is your preferred innovating pedagogy, and then to design assessment strategy for this innovating pedagogy. So the main task is to develop digital assessment strategy and to select technologies, ICT tools, in order to implement it online. So teachers, of course, will use it directly in their classes. Also, in this pilot project, we had master students who will be future teachers, so they will already be able to develop digital assessment strategies for innovating pedagogies in the future. So they will use it immediately when they will start their practice as a teacher. In our case, we use information in a university, Vytautas Magnus University, for primary teacher training, for master degree programs, and we introduce this information, and we will introduce this course as a topic in master study program. But also we have non-formal education offerings, so it will be available at Open Studies at Vytautas Magnus University and of course Vocal Project website. We agreed with students that they will develop collaborative assignments. So by opening towards peer reviewing, towards collaboration in peers or in groups, was one step towards opening education. Secondly, these practices have been developed using different tools. For example, some students used mind maps, other digital tools to create assignments. And they opened them in a variety of forms, using Google tools, using mind maps, concept mapping tools, and other tools. Finally, they selected technologies so that their assignments that have been implemented could be opened for public use. So we used the Vocal Moodle learning management system, and we opened the whole scenario and assessments themselves in this learning management system. Our learners in the course decided what they want to use. We have experience in developing open educational resources and open educational practices in university, so we applied our approach as we do already for several years, but then we let our students and our learners to design the activities themselves until the very end. We use as many open educational practices as possible, and whenever we see good assignments already implemented by students, if we see good practices from teachers in Vytautas Magnus University, we always ask them for the permission to use them openly. So this is not our first practice, but I think it is very important that in Vocal Project we also have this possibility to develop open educational practices. To develop open educational practices is quite challenging. First of all, we have even now the latest new regulations on privacy data in Europe and other things. We need to find the way how to further develop open educational practices. Why? The reason is that in order to ensure quality of what we are doing in e-learning and online learning in blended mode universities, because I don't think there exist traditional ones, in vet schools and adult education. We need to see what is going on in the world and how our colleagues, our professional communities implement their tasks. So we grow together, collaborating, and open professional collaboration is very important. So through open educational practices, actually we openly professionally collaborate. So that is why I think it is a very important activity for professional development of teachers, despite of which level of education they are coming from. And why it is challenging, because people are hesitant to open their work for others to see, because maybe it's in our nature that we expect more criticism than added value. But I think this is the attitude, and those who want to improve, they follow openness as a tool for improvement.